Arthur writes a story. Arthur's teacher, Mr. Ratburn, explained the homework. "What should the story be about?" Arthur asked. "Anything," Mr. Ratburn said. "Write about something that is important to you." Arthur started his story the minute he got home. He knew exactly what he wanted to write about. How I got my puppy, Pal. I always wanted a dog, but first I had to prove I was responsible. So I started Arthur's pet business. My mom made me keep all the animals in the basement. It was a lot of work, but it was fun, until I thought I lost Perky. But then I found her, and she had 3 puppies, and I got to keep one of them. That's how I got my dog Pal. The end. Arthur read his story to D.W. "That's a boring story," D.W. said. "Does it have to be real life? Because your life is so dull." "I don't want to write a boring story," said Arthur. "If it were me," D.W. suggested, "I'd make the story about getting an elephant." The next day, Arthur read his new story to Buster. "Did you like the part about the elephant puppies?" he asked. "It's okay, I guess," said Buster. "I'm writing a cool story about outer space." "Maybe my story should take place on the moon," thought Arthur. On Wednesday, Arthur read his newest story to the brain. "Scientifically speaking, elephants would weigh less on the moon, but wouldn't float that high," said the brain. "So you don't like it?" asked Arthur. "A good story should be well researched," said the brain. "Like mine, if I had a pet stegosaurus in the Jurassic period." Arthur hurried to the library. "What are all those books for?" asked Francine. "Research," said Arthur. "I'm writing about my pet 5-toed mammal of the genus Loxodontia." "Your what?" asked Francine. "My elephant," Arthur explained. "Oh," said Francine. "I'm putting jokes in my story." All through dinner, Arthur worried about his story. "Please pass the corn," asked Father. "Corn? That's it," said Arthur. "People eat purple corn and blue elephants on planet Schmelephant." "Now that's funny." "Arthur is acting weirder than usual," said D.W. On Thursday, everyone at the Sugar Bowl was talking about their stories. "Last year, a kid wrote a country western song for her story," said Prunella, "and she got an A+. "How do you know?" asked Arthur. "That kid was me," explained Prunella. "Mr. Ratburn said I should send it to a record company. It was that good." "Wow," said Arthur.